It's my pleasure to now invite Mr. T. Koshy to talk about unlocking opportunities through open networks in a digital society. Let us welcome Koshy with a generous round of applause.
Good morning and thank you. In a way, I feel nervous to be here because it's a forum of thinkers and people who imagine out-of-the-world ideas and make it available to the whole world. And my expertise coming in just doing things, making it happen. So I'm going to share my thought from the point of making it happen. You heard Anjali talking about innovation. We have fantastic potential in this country to think, dream, and come out new ideas. Imagine some two graduates from IT Chennai come and say that, hey, we have a fantastic industry here in Chennai, near Chennai, Tirupur, Kanchipuram, Tanjavur, weavers. You go to them and say that, see, I can tell you some of the fantastic designs that is possible using the latest technology. I can tell you what's the kind of design that is moving around the world. I can see what is the market intelligence of potential for this thing, let's say in Delhi, in Kashmir, maybe in Dubai, or in Singapore, because we have Indians everywhere looking for Kanchipuram silk. It's a great idea. Then they'll say, but how do I sell to all these people? Oh, that you go and there are platforms available. Go and register yourself and agree on their terms. You can't decide your terms, agree on their terms. Oh. Imagine then you heard Adil talking about the challenges in the one company where he's a director, even 250,000 people. Every 3 months, something like that. Again, look at an entrepreneur, let's say in Madurai, wants to collect all the details of all the people who are willing to look at a job anywhere in the country. Look at another entrepreneur somewhere in Jharkhand, another somewhere in Bengal, somewhere in Tripura. They can all create a small cloud of information about the people who are willing to be recruited. But how do they reach the market? They will all create their application. Imagine the HR guy in L&T trying to look at each of these small applications, and it doesn't make sense for them to maintain. That is because when the digital commerce came, unfortunately we were forced to think only as platform. While internet started as a very democratic place, but by the time commerce and transaction came, it became closed platforms. Which meant that in every domain, there can only be few enterprises who are using proprietary technology, proprietary network, which makes sure that there is room only for a couple of them. But the interesting thing is that is happen only in digital commerce. If you look at every other business, it's unbundled and interoperable. Even in commerce, I'm sure that many of us are very familiar with the old-time business, which is now old-time, catalog marketing. What was it about? Somebody created a physical catalog, sent it by post to all of us, we looked at, ticked, and the producers from somewhere, through a logistics network, all arranged nicely in such a painful paper-based project. But when it comes to commerce, we say, no, everything has to be done by one entity. So if you're doing consumer product, there can be 2 entities. If you're in food, you can be 2 entities. If you are in travel, you can be 3 entities. Because the tech people, most of us here, created that only way to do things is by platform. And that's what we are thinking, that India took a leadership and said we can change. We can think network. So what is the ultimate ambition of this ONDC, the network? ONDC is just an idea of a network. And we are Like I said, they had been asked to implement, make it happen in an organized fashion. But what is ultimate imagination? Is that every product or service which is catalogable will make it available in an open network using open protocol to be discovered, to be searched, discovered, and a contract being made and a transaction consummated. Not just a discovery, it's a complete transaction consummated. It could be product, it could be service, it could be B2B, it could be B2C, it could be somebody saying that I'm a plumber, I'm willing to make myself time available, somebody selling a Kanchipuram sari, anything. There could be different kind of buying applications which will help their kind of customers to buy whatever that is relevant. A banker may say that I have this banking clients, I'm going to help them buy whatever that is relevant for them. Or like again, or entrepreneur, like I'm a Mallu, so I have to give a Mallu joke. So entrepreneur will say that I'm going to create an app for the non-resident Mallus who are in Delhi and Bangalore to express themselves and their culture without being told that every day you have to wear a Lacoste t-shirt. And that's the only thing cool. Because the platforms has an incentive to have few large brands who will tell me the best deal. And it is for me to go and convince that every mother is a Mallu or a Tamilian or a Punjabi, they should all wear Lacoste shirt. I'm just using the name as an example. I have nothing against and for Lacoste. I wear Lacoste shirt. But when it comes to Onam, he should be able to tell me, Koshy, you're a Mallu. It's high time you have to buy a Veshti for the party and express your culture. And I can get you one from Chandni Chowk. There's a good guy who will sell South Indian Veshti. He doesn't have to go and search out every South Indian Veshti guys to register in his platform. Because he has made his product visible through some other way. That's the power of the open network. And, when I was explaining this idea to one of my friends who had been selling it in US for a long time as a banker. So he told me that, Koshy, do you know? Now I get what you guys are trying to do. Sherman Act came to being in 1870. And it is in 1970 that there was class action suits filed. First round, which got finally 1984 saw the bell being brought into 4. So if you guys in India can do something in less than 100 years, you would have done better than US in breaking these monopolies. This is the idea of democratization we are trying to attempt. My time is up. So I will close with one appeal to all of you, because it's a new idea. I need lots and lots of people to be my marketing friend end, my evangelizer. So my request to you is, go, open any of the buying platform. It could be Paytm, it could be PhonePe, it could be any of them. Make an order. Food, maybe for your mom a Kanchipuram silk sari, maybe a nice product came from the SHGs in Kerala, the Kudumbashri, as a present to be given to your uncle coming from New York. But try that. With this appeal, let me stop. Thank you.
Thank you, Koshy, for showing us how to really make it happen.